Ready.
Alright, welcome to the Providence of Al Rayek. Your operation today is to check on a CIA black site that has been dark for over 48 hours and missed multiple check-ins. The black site is marked with a blue flag in the town of Jabla. Once you establish location... Once you assess the whereabouts of the three individuals running the site and make sure they are okay, we will be extracting them and you out of the area to send in a different team to repair whatever equipment malfunction was in that black site. You will have to communicate with me on 3-0 to get evac. Your drop zone is marked. Local military positions have also been marked. They will more than likely be hostile to you since you are armed combatants in their territory, but otherwise they don't have any outstanding issues with the United States as far as we are aware.
Where's the actual safe house?
It is these two buildings combined, the one building.
Alright, what is the description of the, I guess, intelligence officers in there?
One wearing civilian clothes and two dudes in suits.
You already said locals are hostile. Is that who we're, like, do we know why they might have gone black? Like, who might be the aggressors if that's the case?
It could be local insurgents, it could be local military, it could be something else. It's just unusual that the black site has been dark for this long, and we're sending you to check up on it. Could be something major, could be just an equipment malfunction.
Do we have any ROE? Are we trying to not engage anyone on our way in or out?
Try not to engage going in, only fire if fired upon.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Negative.
Negative.
All right. We'll try to sneak in. See if we can
Thanks, Loco.
hook around and go through.
It's meant to be like half stealth and then
the
half
backyards
action, because I know
roughly
Drum
in
hates
this
stealth and
direction
night
to get
ops, and we're
straight
doing
there.
a stealth night op,
Try to
so
stay off the roads where possible.
it's been like a year or so.
Try to stay out of sight. Do we know if the local military has night vision capabilities?
They do not, only flashlights.
All right. I guess that's it. Let's go. Are we gonna push that gear crate out first, or do you
Yep.
want us to?
Open the back doors, push it out, and then you can jump out.
Should we sort the teams out first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Once you're on the ground, just check in on 3-0 so I can have comms with you.
Is anyone on this net?
Let's see if
What are
this
call
works.
signs?
I'll be Pegasus, and you can be... What do you want to be?
I would say Heracles, but that's gonna be too many syllables.
Check up for one.
You can be Apollo.
Okay.
Radio checkpoint 2.
Roger on point 2.
What's the
Is
next?
anyone on point 1? Hello?
Hello.
Can you?
Jesus Christ.
Radio check on 3-0.
Roger on 3-0. It's 3-0.1.
Oh, what the heck?
Roger.
Radio checkpoint 2.
Check on point one.
Roger. Cherry, what team are you going with?
Fuck.
Up the back door.
Oh, now you're blue.
Oh, I had myself aligned. There we go.
How's that?
Oh, we can switch if you want. I can go too.
Yeah. I'll be your body. I'll be your buddy, Watson.
Body.
You're about to say body whore?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
your body.
please.
Body whore, okay.
Stay away from me.
Are they using vanilla
I
guns?
don't think so.
Watson, love me.
Checkpoint 2.
That one
Alright,
might
let's
be, or it might be
everyone
Spar
on his net?
17.
They're
Tap up the doors.
Affirm.
But yeah, I mean for this to be a bit more casual.
Oh,
It's Moonlit Billabong.
shit.
Check.
All right, let's go.
Push this shit out. Now.
it's out.
Hawkins going.
Oh my god. That was actually kind of fun. Hopefully none of them open their parachutes early. We have the box falling. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't bounce too hard. Because here's the solid ground. I'm going to turn my light on from Zen.
Tell you guys to open their chutes at 300 or less. Roger.
Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, box didn't bounce and the box lived. Perfect. I was expecting it to bounce a little more, but I'm kind of happy it didn't. It's going to stay in the drop zone itself. But yeah, they were like 6 clicks up because I wanted something to actually feel like a para-drop insert, so... Also, again, the music I wanted it to be a bit more casual compared to the super serious tone most of my ops have, because it's just meant to be a fun op. So the trick is opening super low so the ridge kind of hides you. So this is their POV, by the way, because they all have night vision. So, because they have the option set to only... you can only hear locally based off of the position of your unit, because they have ops with 3 Zeuses. I will be... Why am I doing that option?
On the ground.
Roger, move to the box. I'm getting up slope, trying to get eyes on the town. It actually looks like we have a second ridge to the south that we can move to, so...
2 copies. Pick up.
Another thing I'm going to do real quick is actually, because I
push
know...
the L61 or the saddle between there.
Lambs is really shit with stealth. I'm actually going to set them to friendly for now, and I will decide when they go hostile.
Oh, this fucking bridge.
Yeah, it looks good.
Head to those fucking trees.
Because lambs will ruin that.
Myself and Watson are team 1. Stuart.
Okay, so drone landed all the way down here. But it looks like no one pancaked, guys. So for those of you that really wanted pancakes, I'm sorry. But I'm making banana pancakes on like Friday or Saturday, so if you want delicious pancakes, I can make those. I'm estimating by next week we'll start seeing 1 or 2 cooking streams. If not next week, the week after. I still have to do testing with the GoPro. I'm a little behind because my entire audio rig blew up because I had to reinstall Windows to fix the crashing issue that we were having during MCO 6.
Back. That's why I can't see it.
And in other streams after I did the move, because I completely dusted my computer, and I'm not sure if I unhinged something or whatnot, but then again, the issue wouldn't have been fixed software side, so I think it was just unplugging and replugging everything in, freaked Windows out to cause that. So the GoPro streams on the Wi-Fi to, I think it's called an RTTP server. I have to look up the name again, but you can set up an set up that server with a That's not the term, but there's a free software you can use to set up
These guys don't
that
have
server on
NV,
your
and
computer.
They're probably not expecting us, so you don't need to fucking worry about cresting, especially with all that foliage up there. Start getting eyes on the town.
You can stream to that and then link that to OBS. So I'm really hoping the frickin' gig internet I've got over Wi-Fi is gonna be good enough to handle that latency stuff. But if you guys want, I can show you the guide I found for it when the stream when this ends. We can
on the way to town.
we can talk about it then. Because I want to
Rogers,
focus on
the
this
route
op
that I
right now,
propose
you
gonna
know.
be blocked by that?
But we'll be doing dev
Where
stream
is it?
stuff.
Negative. The debris is just south.
Yeah, I just have a
100
few
south of
two-man
your,
patrols in
marked
the
route.
car, which once again they frickin' crashed. Yeah, so these guys I think are the ones walking. Yep, so they're gonna go get the car again. AI with cars are just so trash. I don't know why. I'll start selling streamer pancakes for $20 a pop. I don't think I'm allowed to do that in the United States, because to sell food you need a lot of certifications, which actually I do have a few. Like, I would have them as an individual to sell,
These two, we're
but not
on
as a business
two-man
to sell.
patrol break. They are on the intersection.
And I think it's also expired because it was like
they're
6
on
or 7 years
fucking
ago, and you have to get it
MSR
every
green.
like 3 or 4 years.
So they're pushing eastward.
But it's not
Alright,
it's
let's
not a
push
wired
east down
connection.
from here.
One thing
There's
I
a
would have to
building
make
with a
sure though
crane
is
next to it.
having
Looks
an
like the
adequate
building's
power
half
supply, so I have a
constructed.
lot of
Let's
power
push down
packs.
to that and then start trying to weave our way east through the buildings.
It's off
Do
the
we have
time
a
how
good
long the batteries go, but that's
eye
all
on
extra stuff,
break?
you know.
Do we have eyes on the objective compound?
Is 2 negative from my position.
Excuse me. Yeah, so the objective compound is right here. A little more on the left building, but that's fine. Want to make sure that car doesn't get wrecked again.
I've got a built-up compound. Stand by.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of
Looks
experimentation.
like a military
so
compound on
we'll see
the
how
east
it
side
goes.
of the docks.
Roger, is 2 on my side of foot patrol just on the north side on the road of that building you wanted us to push to with the crane. Also a big
So I do have a surf save certification,
technical pushing north.
but I got it 6 or 7 years ago. No, 6 years ago. But they expire, I think, every 4. On the bottom. On the bottom. Bloodwing's trying to print something with my printer, so I'm telling her where to put the paper. But no, back when I was in culinary school for 2 years. Yeah, it's good for 5. Yeah, so it would be expired because that was actually like seven years ago. Because I did culinary before I went to college.
These 2 just spotted another 2-man
Yeah, when we
patrol
started
between
dating-
us and that construction
So
building with the crane.
7. Yeah, on the bottom.
Roger, we'll move
I think.
past. We'll try to sneak past.
These 2 were moving just on your
As far
north
as
side.
you can push it.
Say again?
So, funny enough, in middle school I used to sell crepes. In freshman year of college, I ran a cookie bar. And it was funny because, the RAs tried to shut me down because legally I couldn't
ahead
sell
and cross, we've
food.
got it
So what did
covered.
I sell? I
Move
sold like napkins
south side of the
that came with
Construction building and
cookies,
start
right?
pushing east towards the objective buildings.
No?
2 copies, we're crossing now.
We didn't like sell
I kept it on the down low. And I
There's
took
2 meters in a
donations too.
vehicle, sounds like a
That's what it was.
pickup truck to the southeast.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. What's that? What's that? I know you have your
These 2
cert
were
to be
set in
snarky on the internet,
building. You wanna
and
cross
you
it?
express that in this stream every chance you get. Legal loopholes, yeah, right? I know, right? Have Bloodwing get it, and then she can claim to be my manager. You can get a serve safe manager certification and then claim to be my manager. Did you align the paper, Janky? Just put the paper in the... What's misaligned? Might just be because it's old. Or maybe it's out of ink. Check the ink level. Because I've seen that issue before, and it was because the ink level. It might just be old ink, and it might be dry. But boo, I have to focus on my op, okay?
Tell Watson to switch back to point 1.
Printers just are from hell. Let's be honest.
These 2, the south has no movement so far. We can
Just been
push
in a
out to the
box
route
for a
you want
while,
if you
so I'm
want.
worried that it's
Alright,
just
go for
slightly
it. Go ahead and take
janked
points.
because of
Start
that.
moving.
Mondays, am
These 2,
I
we
right?
have
But it's
somebody out
Wednesday.
on the north side of this building.
Is the printer set to A4 paper? Who knows at this point? It's an HP printer, not an inkjet. I know inkjets are interesting. What? What do you need my phone for? Okay. Wait, you're going on Discord? Okay. There's a lot of porn on there. Just skip through that. Huh?
Do we still have eyes on them?
They're lucky it's dark in there, because if that flashlight shined in, I would have actually aggroed it. But he didn't shine it in. Just go take a picture of the thing, then.
My guys lost eyes on him.
Just the router's also
somewhere on
upstairs.
the
Just go
north
take a
side.
picture of the router. You're the one going through a shit ton of Discord messages to find the image I gave you from literally a month ago. Get your fat ass upstairs. You need to get the
Is
fucking
this,
physical exercise anyway.
It's a
Bitch!
2-man RPG team. They're running southwest. Each one of them has an RPG. They're behind the buildings to our southwest. We should be good to cross the street east. Go ahead and
Go
move across.
fucking upstairs and get the fucking Wi-Fi password yourself. Do you have any idea how many Discord messages you have to dig through? Woman, I didn't even send it through Discord. I sent it through text. Yes, We're gonna be here a while. Hun, give me my fucking phone back. Go upstairs and get it. Oh my fucking god. No, go upstairs.
These 2,
Go
this next street
upstairs
is
and
lit
go
up,
take a picture of it.
Moving northwards to avoid the light.
No, because I don't want to have to micro you and micro this at the same time, because if I micro more... What did you just kick? Hun? Literally, you would have had it by now if you just went upstairs.
My phone's all the way on.
Then fucking go...
Technical
Here,
pushing up
go
the
take a
street.
fucking picture of it. Yes, go up one flight of stairs that you're gonna have to go up anyway when you go to bed. You actually have to go up 2 flights of stairs. Oh my fucking god, you lazy, insufferable.
Alright, go ahead and keep moving.
Oh my god. I am your manager. We're each other's managers. That's not what you said when you were on the couch with me about an hour ago.
She might shoot me with a Nerf gun.
No? Oh, shut up. Okay.
There's too many fucking lights here. Is it possible to shoot these without alerting everybody?
Did you get the photo? Look at that. See how quick that was?
These two are getting into this compound on the south side of
The
the
couch
alley,
is really
moving through
comfy. We got 2 reclining seats on it,
We're moving
too.
southwards at this time.
What's oh no?
We got a military compound right in front of
You're
us.
gonna be
east,
there for
less
a
than 100
while.
Meters. Cut south-southeast and try to keep moving.
2 copies. We're
No, I
moving
like the
through
strength of our
alleyways to the
Wi-Fi
south.
password.
We need to push about 200 meters south regardless, so start pushing that way.
Copies.
Are you okay, Boo? There has to be. Because Wi-Fi passwords have numbers in them, hun. So the printer should come with numbers.
Roger. What's the same technical?
Did you find the numbers? Okay. Oh yeah, this printer's like 5 or 6 years old. I don't think it has that.
I got at least a 2-man patrol east. I'm going back into that compound.
Oh, really? Because normally when you put the AI down in Eden and then you set the sides to friendly, it doesn't override C-Tap. Then that was with Achilles, so maybe Zen actually updated that
These two
by
are
having
more or
it
less centered.
rechecked. So I've got no choice
We're
then
orienting east at this time.
to set them to hostile. That's unfortunate. And if that doesn't get rid of it, then we're kind of SOL. Oh well. Thanks for telling me, Kaioshu. Appreciate it. This weekend, we got Friday night fights. Then Saturday, we're going to be doing... So there's this guy who does a lot of War Thunder, but he also plays Arma. He's doing some sort of like pay-for-pay thing on Saturday at like 5 p.m. EST. And I was going to start Warcraft then, but I'm like, nah, screw it. I'll be on the ground and just, you know, feel the wrath of a viewer base through that, because I never have had the opportunity to do that since I've made, you know, as the father of that concept, I might as well go see that. So I'll stream that. Some guy named Bo, I think. His avatar has like a stubby nose with a helmet covering like most of his face, and he's got like a goatee or something.
Already called that up.
Not for me. Hon, I'm working.
These two, we have a patrol vehicle coming from the north. Get back in the alley and fucking get low.
Okay, you just made my
On
printer
that.
appear on my computer. Yep. So I think that car just stopped because of a waypoint, but it didn't aggro, interesting enough. Yeah, so, I'll be jumping into that. I joined his Discord because Barb shot me that image,
guys east
making a
on that
joke
top.
about, hey, look, other people are doing pay for pains now. And I'm like, oh.
Unmarked MSR.
But then I actually looked into it. I'm like, yeah, I could
Coming
join for a
towards
few
us.
hours. Fuck it.
I do not have eyes on them
So I have
anymore.
no idea how this community plays, but we'll figure that out. And then we'll do Warcraft at 7 to 11, and then Phasmophobia from 11 to like maybe 1 a.m.
These two, we have a 2-man patrol coming our way.
So yeah, just
east
a
to
lot of
west
streaming, and
on
I'll
the
be doing
road
Phasmo
just
in
to your south.
VR, so the jump scares are extra worse.
Are you not listening to me?
Yeah, I know.
On 30, I
What do you want to do on the 4th? We haven't talked about it yet.
Oh, my bad.
I know.
We're on fire.
Okay, let's get to fucking that safe house, hasty like.
Alright, there goes the AO. AO has begun. Let's lock it up in chat. Now focus on this.
One and two, do you need help?
You take care of that shit.
Roger.
Gun Rocker, it's errors. In all seriousness, it's a sandbox game like Gary's mod. So you just, or Minecraft, you just build what you want from it, go from there, and hope the AI doesn't do this. Because the AI is really good at doing that. So I'm gonna try to fix them. Yeah, perfect timing, right? Perfect timing to make that point. Did it, Hugh. Freaking. It screwed up the other Vic, too. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Gun Rocker, Arma 3 is a perfectly wonderful game with exactly 0 bugs, alright? It's all features. It's all features. So I want to teleport over. I keep making that
What's
mistake.
the status on that Vic?
We found it's an M113. We're maneuvering on it, but the advice we're a little slow.
When they come out.
Coming down and back around again. Coming in.
No.
Coming in.
Alright, so they're about to radio
Pegasus,
me.
this is Apollo on 330 over.
Apollo, this is Pegasus on 3-0. Send message, over.
Be advised, we've reached the safe house. We fucking kicked the hornet's nest. We got enemies on all sides. Break. We got 2 KIA in the safe house. Break. We're missing one of our business suit guys. Over.
Apollo, this is Pegasus. A firm. Wait, what? Over. Something I forgot to do is I need to put time acceleration back on to a normal coefficient. What is going on up here?
We got a blood trail going out the north here. We're gonna follow it. Come and fucking just start following us.
2 copies. We found the M113. It's fucking flipped on its side, so we're leaving it alone. We're coming to you.
Yeah, so I spawned in the wrong group. That's fine. Yeah, that's why, because they're right next to each other. I can just claim something, adds to the mystery.
Please tell your guy who's just standing in the middle of the street to stop.
Apollo, this is Pegasus, interrogative, over.
This is Apollo, send traffic.
Just confirming you found 2 out of the 3 HVIs KIA, over.
This is Apollo, that's affirmative break. Be advised, we got a blood trail reading north to the next road break. MSR yellow, and then tire tracks that go off to the east.
Apollo, this is Pegasus, a firm, over.
This is Apollo, Roger, what do you want us to do?
Apollo, this is Pegasus, interrogative. What are you currently engaged with at this time, over?
This is Apollo, we didn't get great eyes on them on the way in, but all of the break, all of the military encampments, seem like they're flooding out military guys. We have RPG teams, we have light armor, and we have a bunch of guys with what sounds like AKs.
Apollo, this is Pegasus, a firm. Stand by for retask, over.
Apollo copies, be advised, they're actually using M16s. Apollo standing by, out.
So I'm gonna give him some time because this is now like the CIA guys and the high comm discussing what needs to be done, what they're gonna do, blah blah blah, and how we're going to adapt. Why are these such a pain? Apollo, this is Pegasus. Message over.
Is Apollo's in traffic?
We have deemed it vital to try and recover the third HVI. You appear to be engaging local military forces, and there is evidence that you have told us that he might still be alive and have brought somewhere. Break. It is more than likely that he is at one of the residing military outposts in this region. We're going to ask you to sweep and clear them looking for the HVI. Over.
This is Apollo, Roger, break. Do you want us to move back to the safe house and see if we've missed anything that might indicate where he was taken? Over.
Apollo, this is Pegasus. If you feel that is necessary, affirm. Otherwise, everything you've told me... Break. Based off of everything you've told me, I think we are in the right ballpark here. Over.
This is Apollo, Roger, we'll start pushing through and checking for our guy.
Just as me trying to hint that...
Break. To start, I guess I'm going to start pushing south with my team to that military compound we saw on the docks. We'll check there first.
2 copies. Is that at the green marker at fucking...
Here's what I'll do.
Unknown, it's the military compound at the docks. It's very plainly marked on the map.
Okay, Roger. 2 copies.
Since they're going to go over here, and they haven't identified those tracks, I'm going to give this guy a beret. Ah, you're gonna run around because Lambs is gonna tell you to run around, but I have a way to stop you from doing that. You see, I can turn off your pathing. You ain't running from me. And let's put the table behind you.
Nico screaming.
Echo screaming. Hey, Platts. I saw your message on Discord, by the way. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Because that's gonna take a while. He wants me to show him how to do Eden, but otherwise, we can. I might try to extort you for something, though. Wink. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. Nobody, delete, no. Pick up intel, sure, action sound. No intel title, note from dead enemy officer. ... The raid was a success. The eyewitness reports were correct. 2 killed and a third was brought to the north for questioning. A lot, as I've always said, a lot of Zeusing is literally doing things on the fly. Al Kanja.
Is that one of us? Is that one of us pushing up on their own?
Negative. My team is with me. I'm approaching the compound on the northwest corner.
Because north is subjective, so I'll give more definitive intel. And now it's starting to get morning. Which means I don't need that light on. And I want to start messing with them, so I'm going to get this marksman.
These two are gonna breach from the northwest
Never mind,
corner.
I'll just get dropped. Ouchies. Let's spawn in one more squad to send at them. Are these guys the guys that I didn't mean to spawn in? Yes, okay, let's go ahead and delete them because that was a misspawn.
These two are charges set. We're gonna breach when you breach.
Are we?
Turn the lights on
Is
here.
one of us
Marksman
breaching?
got marksman, yeah, right?
Well, I said
When's
a
the next
charge.
Platts times Liru collab? Probably this Thursday if he plays TMTM.
These two bad breach. We're moving around to the entrance. Do we have vehicles inside?
Still got that AT-4.
That gunner just got
Dude,
picked
the
up.
gunner was dead. The gunner was dead. We gotta.
So after this guy drive out for his life. By the way, I think it did that thing again.
Team 2,
Yep,
Little Bird's
that's
down.
okay. Yeah, I think Little Barry just got mag dumped by 50.
One in left
It's clear, gonna check left.
door.
Flash it or just flash it. Just flash it.
I don't have one.
AQ, are you able to?
God damn it.
What the fuck?
Two's back up.
Ooh, I want to get out of there before I get flashed. Jesus. I try to do a drive-by.
So,
There's an RPG here, but I'm fucking loaded.
I don't see any blood in these vehicles.
What does it say?
wait. 3 dots. The raid was a success. The eyewitness reports
I don't need you to
correct.
actually read it to me. I just need actionable shit. Where's our guy?
2 terrorists were killed and a 3rd was brought to the base in Alcanja for questioning. Base in Alcanja.
Fuck is
That's
Alcanja?
northeast of us, the next town. Northeast of us, the next town.
All right, we got intel. We got an officer dead in here. It seems to be indicating that our guy was brought north to Alcanja. They've got a base up there. Let's push out east, up into the hills, and we'll start heading north. It's less than a click away.
So the 506 generally like ops with a
It's
lot
less
of
than
heavy
2 clicks away.
action. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring in
What's the
some
status on grabbing some AT and taking out that fucking
helicopter
M113?
QRF.
Advise, we have AT, but the M113 fucked off to the northwest somewhere.
It sounds like it's idling somewhere.
So
Get it
I'm
taken
gonna go
care of.
ahead.
Okay, Roger.
What?
Did you want to take the trucks that are over there?
No. I need to patch myself up. Wire cutters.
Get some squads loaded in here.
Patch myself up. Cherry?
Yep.
Transport.
As soon as you get that thing taken care of, start pushing east.
Transport.
2 copies.
No, don't dismount. Don't dismount. What are you doing? Stay in the helicopter. they were doing that because of
Okay,
lambs.
helicopter coming in from the north. It looks like a Blackhawk from the brief glance I got at it.
2 copies, we're pushing these now. We will trace it.
Roger.
Again, AI mods are nice when you're not deucing with them. Otherwise, they're a pain in the ass.
Push east until you're on the east side of this factory compound where one is now, and then push north. Once we're at the end of the buildings, we'll push east further into up the slope, and then north into the town.
2 copies, we're eyes on you now.
Fire some flares up. For some basic illumination. We can start deleting the bodies that they're leaving from over here, not the ones in the tall towers just yet.
Be advised, the sun is coming up. We're not going to have cover of darkness for much longer.
Why did they land and drop those guys off? Why aren't these guys now dismounting? Why is this so complicated? Go.
You guys need to make sure you're getting caught up with us because we might have enemies between the 2 teams.
Be advised, we're like 40 meters behind you. We have eyes on you. There's no movement. Fucking bird just opened the doors.
It's like, now where are you going? It's not where I told you to go. Oh, great, now the tank's gonna try to play long-range wonder here, and he's gonna blow up his own frickin' building. Stop it. Here, don't be careless, but hold your freaking fire. Because you're trying to shoot through a building. Tap E to use your
These 2 are
intelligence.
we're gonna take up your east flank.
Banganam was Temblin Island. Isla Duala incident was Isla Duala, Kayashu. Banganam was before Isla Duala.
Do you guys still have an AT shot?
Stu, that's a negative.
We're hearing what might be a cannon round from maybe a BMP or a tank.
Okay, this tank just decided to drive out of the compound. That's not what I wanted you to do. But that's okay. It's because Lambs is hijacking all my stuff again. Lamau.
I dropped 2 in the prayer tower,
Lambs turns on data link, Yash.
or whatever tower it is.
Also, a lot of the blind
We are
suppression you're
engaging,
hearing is,
squad that was on the road to our northwest. Just continue pushing
Also
north
Lambs.
into the town and
This
engage
is the
these guys
actual
as you
lighting.
see
I
them.
just haven't lighted on
2
to
copies.
make it better. Is your pathing off, or are you just dumb? I think they're just dumb. Yeah, someone just fired an AT-4 at him. Yeah, Lamb's turning on the World War II infantry tactics. So some of the AI are also getting stuck in buildings. I'm taking care of that. And when they get up to this place, I might bring it in a little closer. Let's actually set it up right now. Let's see. So Serrani, let's not do an APC. Let's do an M2 Land Rover with a car coming in, but let's have
These
them
2,
fully
be
dismount
advised,
that
there is
car.
another vehicle on the northeast side of this town, unknown. What type exactly? Over.
Roger,
Go
let's
ahead,
push
get rid of
through.
those
We got a lot of
helicopters.
these guys carrying AT, so push through and see if we can find another one.
These 2 are crossing to the north side of the main street. Make sure
this
that
man
shit's
over
clear.
here. Yeah, so I had a marksman on this tower. Gonna play sneaky sniper here, even though I think one of them just spotted me.
2, I just dropped the guy with an AT4 in front of you. Keep clearing that fucking tower out, or that tower out. I've already dropped 2 guys. We just dropped 1 more. Clear the tower out.
Somebody down the tower.
Going up.
This was not the right way to go. Ow.
Yeah, we're trying to find it.
That was not the cleanest firefight in the history of firefights. Ooh.
Alright, you continue moving up on that side of the street. We're gonna keep moving up on this side of the
Alright.
street. Let's see if we can go take that.
You can
Arma
start
piece
being
out.
mean now.
Good copies, Midwest.
Actually-
Cleared the tower. There was a sniper over there with me.
Hey, buddy, you're probably gonna want to get off of that.
Please to be advised that vehicle is in the MB.
Be more specific.
Not at this time. Stand by for further information.
There's Hudson running out.
I was over at half when that thing fell. I fell off.
The tower fell down. We're all
Probably running
okay.
some advantage.
I still
love
don't know what
doing
the
that.
range of that fucking MBT is, but it's somewhere toward north now.
Guys, I would really love it if you could, like, follow them properly. I know you won't, but hey, I can ask. Hey, Runner, how you doing? Thanks for the 10 bits, buddy. Let's get another car to come in.
300 meters, 200 meters.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, MBT is bearing 020 between 2 and 300 meters.
Might as well just give them get out commands, because Lamb's gonna take them over anyway. Or you know, hell, get on the gun back here. What are you doing? No, don't get on gun. The gun. The gun. I'm just trying to use the tank defensively, but Lambs is also jerking that around, so. Just trying to do my best here.
One, what's your status?
Lambs trolling Liru, yeah.
We are parallel with the military compound now. We're still trying to
I
push
think
up
it's a
on
fun
the right
challenge
flank.
to Zeus with various different
get that armor
communities and their
piece.
AI mods. Keeps it fresh for me, you know? If I had everything perfectly the way I wanted, then where would be the challenge in that? I went to defend only. How do you go to did I set that? Oh, man. still using AP rounds. That was my track, sir.
We got crew dismounts, but the gun is still live on that fucking armor piece. Were you guys able to find another fucking dead guy with AT on him?
Yeah, these guys aren't gonna maneuver in
Not
time.
yet, we're looking.
You're crossing the street right where that fucking tank is watching.
Oh, of course, you're gonna do, oh, wow, you guys.
Watson, move left. Move left. Watson. Watson.
Are you guys for real?
Expressing.
Contact northwest down the road. There's an RPG down there.
And you don't even want to drive in now. Like, fuck me.
My night vision is off. I'm switching the fucking lights and lasers.
Two copies.
Almost positive that tank is dismounted. Let's go.
These two. Oh, these two, another fucking, two transport trucks pulled up on the north side of town and unloaded a squad. We're engaging. Verify.
Give me that UH-60. At this point, I need something from the sky. We do have a 50 cal car in here that can easily take it down. These guys are being super slow and they're suppressing, so it's gonna be a second.
These two, we're, have another helo overflying our position from the north.
See, now if I really want to mess around,
Going on in this building across the way here.
Roger.
Right clear.
Alright, crossing.
These team two, we're coming in from your, fucking west.
A24.
Southwest.
I hate having to break them up like that, but that's, I think, gonna make them a little quicker here. Otherwise, they're gonna take forever.
Check the little road. That's on the other
I
side.
think the server can take it.
That was outside. They're on the
Do a barrel roll, yeah, right? Well, I know the AI is firing from up there too, so let's see if we can speed these guys up as well.
over those barrels. I think they just came out. Yeah, a little bit.
I have this guy tucked away, so hopefully that guy doesn't get killed, but
This closest one.
if he gets killed, oh well. They can then take the Vix and drive out of here.
These two, we're gonna start clearing these barracks buildings on your northeast side.
Hey, I got the blood trail back. It's going into this barracks.
I'm on you.
We're outside your building. Pushing the southeast.
Hey, on me.
Push past.
Yeah, so I got him blindfolded. I got a bloodied bandage on his head. I screwed him up pretty good. Now they gotta be careful because he's squishy. One shot will kill him.
There's also one back at the fucking other building. So move to them and see if we can get that fucking helicopter out of the sky. Did I hear someone say we found our guy? Pegasus, this is Apollo on 330 over.
Oh, that was a good shot.
These two, the guys in the second barracks building.
Let's push out on the outer walls of this fucking compound, or maybe elevated positions, and make sure we have this compound secure.
Apollo, this is Pegasus. Send message over.
Pegasus, this is Apollo. Be
Thanks,
advised, we found our guy. Break. We are in the compound at break. 099034, the military compound break. On the north side of Alcanja. How do you want us to proceed? We are in the middle of a firefight, but I think it's mostly infantry left.
Apollo, this is Pegasus. Try to find somewhere safe. We can get a helicopter to evac you. Over.
Apollo copy is out.
Yes, we're slowly surrounding them with infantry here.
We're engaged with the Fantas element to the northwest.
So I also stashed a few Vics in here if they wanted to take those. That one they've also taken. Small more infantry. Honestly, I've got a lot coming, like, already, you know? So what I will do, though, is let's start getting the high ground here. Because, let's see, it's been about... No, the op actually has only been about an hour. They played about 40 minutes of Barbie, so... My one fear, though, is let's actually get rid of the RPG gunners, because I don't want their Vics to get RPG'd here.
Yeah.
But they still have the single-shot disposables, so it's just luck at that point. Because Lamb's RPG can actually be a little brutal with the vehicle use. There's 9 of them, so they should be able to...
Or what are we doing?
We're gonna fight these guys off. It's just fucking infantry right now.
Let me quickly check something real
Get
quick.
these guys down. We shouldn't have a problem.
How many seats are in the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, so Blackhawk can pick them all up.
These two I copied. You can have some of you guys cover the south 180. We're completely exposed.
I'll run another infantry squad from this vector too. Yep, so that's AT firing. But yeah, high ground AT can be pretty brutal. We'll see how long they hold here, but if it lasts another 5 minutes or so, I might bring in some more vehicles. Third HVI is still alive. He is tucked away in here. I gave him a nice little bandana. Fast stop, yeah, I wanted something quick, but to get them back in the spirit because I wanted to see if they want to do another Milsim campaign that has a bunch of fast action like this, like Banganon, or if they want to do another spooky horror op, but I still want to do 1 or 2 Star Wars ops. And then, you know, that gives them like a month to decide, and a month for me to plan. Oh yeah, no, I like to beat the shit out of my HVIs after they get held up at gunpoint, because the local military thinks they're terrorists. That's what the little intel there was to tip them off, because civilians just reported guys with gear and guns. So this is all technically just a massive miscommunication, but it's the CIA. The big spoopy CIA, you know, you gotta make that work. So now I'm trying to give them an opening right here. It's just a matter of will they pursue it. Another 3.5 minutes. I'll start sending a few 113s down from the north. Rocket, I didn't really establish that. I'm just using
Where are these guys not coming in from?
what we
They're
got
coming
here.
in from fucking northeast and southeast. Can we punch out west?
Yep, drum being smart. That's why he's the
So we have
captain
no
of the unit.
movement west. I think we can make a break for it west.
This hop doesn't
Roger, we're
cascade
about
like
to
Franz
fucking mount
Ferdinand
up this,
did. I mean, if they
this
want to do a
tank and
Milsim
see if the
campaign, I
gun's
would
still up.
probably use this as a catalyst event.
Roger.
So, who knows? I don't want to give the green team anti-air, because that would send the op to a standstill, you know? I guess put the op to a standstill would be more like it. Oh, this is an AH-6 little bird. Oh, it's a murder bird.
Be advised, we've got the tank mounted. It's gonna start firing here in a second.
Break. Be advised, there's an unknown vehicle pushing you from the northeast your way, along with a squad size element infantry.
I don't really like the rocket pot. Bullshit, it doesn't have. What? But, I see the rocket pylons.
I don't want to put this guy in a fucking soft Vic. There's still a squad worth of guys.
Yeah, I can't remove the rocket pods. Oh, because the rocket AI, like for lambs, the actual rocket strikes are brutal. And that would be like me sending 5 T-90s down to eliminate them, you know? Or the equivalent. I mean, they do have a tank, so actually it would be balanced for me to send a tank down by now. So I will go ahead and do that, because I know who's going to win that fight. Unless Cherry's having a bad day, in which case, oof. But, you know, I'm just responding to what we got here.
We just took out an M113 with the Vic. It feels like the shots have died down a little bit to me. Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, so I'm using these for visual and ambience,
So
and
I'm
to say
gonna
they
load our
landed up
guy out
there.
and a Vic. Get ready to punch west.
Roger, are we all loading in vehicles?
Just so I can claim these 2 infantry squads
Yeah,
were
see
sent
if you
down.
can find a Vic. Fuck. Direction.
He pushed it from the fucking...
Jeez, one of those guys got screwed up. You know, I'm trying not to, like, constantly swarm
Right,
stuff
these
at
two
the same
we're about ready
time,
to
knowing that the
monitor the
506
or whatever.
likes more
If you wanna push out,
infantry-heavy
just let me know when.
operations. I'm trying to give that to them. I always, after working with communities for a while, I developed my own metas with them, and 506, I would say, is, I think, the second longest community I've been working with, other than TSB, which is my own home community, so we'll see if they notice those taking off.
These two, we have two times enemy helos from the northeast.
Get shots of those from the tank. They're probably too far out, moving too fast.
Yep, so that's just to showcase that stuff coming in. Jerry's trying to shoot at those. That might aggro that tank. Cherry, buddy, you, might be in trouble, Chief, because, oh, that one's an ERA one, too. Whoops. Cherry might be a little outmatched for that one.
Oh shit, they brought a tank.
Oh. Oh, no. No! No! Arma, no!
One, I'm traveling at one in a Land Rover.
Now our plummet down to the players. Alright, Zeus, yes. Teleport. Should be good. Now we're gonna say those two UH-60s went on standby. They just saw vehicles fleeing that area, so we're going to bring them back.
We're gonna follow this road once it cuts north, and we're gonna push to the next town.
Alright, we got, honestly, I think every dead body I can go ahead and delete at this point. So let's go down to our empty section and delete all of this lovely purple. And now my server is silk smooth again, just like butter. It sent some of them empty, that's cute. Apollo, this is Pegasus. We're reading you about 255. Stand by, we will recalibrate our radio. Over.
This is Apollo on 30. If you can read this, we have a LZ marked Blue Force Tracker 0439 break. Grid 081043 requesting immediate extract, needs to fucking come in low because there is still an active enemy tank in the AO.
Pegasus, this is Apollo. Please repeat. Break. Apollo, this is Pegasus. Please repeat grid F. Over. I always screw that up. I always screw that up.
081043, there's a flat area on the road and off onto the side of the road.
Affirm. 081043. ETA about 3 mics. Over. Pickup will be a UH-60 Alon with an escort. Over.
Roger, be advised, escort's gonna be busy. We got multiple fucking enemy aircraft, lightly armed with miniguns.
These two, are we holding fire on this bird?
Affirmative.
Roger.
Where are my cobras? I'm gonna give it a stroke of luck and say that the UH-60 finds them.
Be advised, the next helicopter you're gonna see is not gonna be an enemy. It is gonna still be a fucking Black Hawk. So do not fire on any of this shit. They're bringing their own escorts. They'll be able to take care of it. That sounds like our evac coming from over the southwest. They should be capable of taking care of this enemy aircraft.
Boy, are they wrong.
Advice, it looks like they both have the same fucking camouflage on the birds.
Pegasus, be advised, we've got two enemy H-60 helicopters hovering, fucking circling around our location.
Apollo, this is Pegasus. A firm. Escorts will take care of them. Over.
Apollo copies out. Our escort said they're gonna take care, or the helicopter escort said it's gonna take care of those fucking helos.
They have air-to-air, right? Yep.
We have enemy inbound from the east. 150 meters out.
Perfect.
Meters out, how did they get so close?
They followed you.
Correction on the range, it's 350 meters. They're cresting that fucking hill to our direct east.
Oh, that enemy Black Hawk is, I don't think he's gonna make it. If he does, nope. Looks like we got two Apaches. Are those Cobras? Looks like we got two Cobras up ahead of us. I'm gonna fucking prep the Vic with the HVT to move. Start getting ready to fucking push to our extract.
Two copies.
Pop smoke between us and the fucking helo. Pop smoke between us and the helo.
The helo is directly over us, over.
Use that 50, you can engage those helos now. There's one just fucking hovering up above us. Southeast.
Two copies, we're doing that.
But get to the fucking extract bird. Nothing shooting at us. Come on, bring that Vic over. Where's that fucking banana truck? Get to the evac!
Two, we're
It works,
I
kinda.
don't care! Get to the fucking evac!
we're pushing the evac now.
Pop more smoke!
Hi, Boo.
Say hi, cool as well.
Yes.
24 spec 130 close.
Then let's make it. Sure. Bloodwing has a copy of the Skyrim cookbook. And we're gonna make potato cheddar soup. Some time tomorrow or Friday. Apollo, this is Pegasus. Escort units are escorting you back to a local military base on an island. Good job. Your index, over. There were seats on the other side, you just had to go to the other side to do it, so... Maybe we'll stream it, I don't know. Little stressful there, I kind of stopped talking because I wanted to focus on that ending, so... Whew. Hope you had fun. Sorry I botched the call sign in one of those callouts.
Oh yeah, that big problem. I had that written down. I think I'm losing oil pressure.
Oh my god. Yeah, right, Yash? We'll see. But I do have the puck mic upstairs, so we'll go ahead and set that up.
Cherry.
Yes. Yes. Thanks, Jerry.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, Jerry.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Thanks for hosting, Jerry. I appreciate it. You spotting me on my slot. All right.
Thanks, Liru.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Thanks, Liru.
So yeah, I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 Star Wars ops, and then we'll either do a Milsim campaign or another horror campaign or something else. It's up to you guys, because you're the guys that play, so.
What do you guys want to do? Because I
Please tell
don't
me.
care. And the things that I enjoy doing make other people not come, so...
Can we do an Indiana Jones zombie campaign?
Oh, zombies? It was great last time, but I don't want to fucking come this time, so I don't know. I don't know what you guys fucking want. I'll be right back. I'm about to pee my pants.
Well, I like the horror games. Just when it's nothing but zombies, it's like, we play that all the time. So it's like it's hard to get into them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Liru, did you by chance see when I accidentally jumped over Drumsvik with my vehicle?
No, I might have been crashing at that time.
Yeah, he was crashing.
I forgot,
That
as a
does
Zeus,
explain-
if you scroll in and a tank shell ricochets off of another tank, sometimes it crashes you because the sound just, like, borks you for whatever reason. It's weird. It's really weird.
Arma.
Speaking of tanks, I'm gonna assume that T-72 was invincible, right?
It was not.
We hit it with what? 4 rockets?
I don't know.
I mean, I hit it with 4 heat shells and an ATGM, so...
Yeah, I fired an RPG at it.
Very powerful ERA armor.
Made of stellenium.
That's right.
Alright, otherwise, guys, please DM me if you have any op ideas. I will make it work, but I need something to bounce off on, because I don't want to pick the wrong thing and then no one shows up, because that makes me a sad Liru.
Oh, were you just muted, Liru?
Am I?
Well,
No.
Did you not hear us ask about the T-72?
Sorry, I completely tuned that out. It might have been because it was a project op for T-72, and those have the same damage models as Cup, and Cup is really OP sometimes. Then again, it looked like it was the Russian ERA, or excuse me, the RHS ERA model, in which case, I don't know. It might have also been because I was one of the last things I spawned, and I was crashing out while you were engaging it, so who knows?
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, is
None
that
of the
why?
ERA bricks came off, and I tried to shoot the engine and it didn't do anything.
Well, if he was crashing, that's
Something
probably
like
why, because I noticed we had like a 20-second, 30-second lag spike. Did you crash and come back? Is that what happened? Yeah. That's while we were trying to kill that tank?
Yeah. That's probably why.
And then it just, I guess that's why it was frozen in place for as long as it was, and then it woke up and then just sliced through me in one shot. I was like, okay.
Did it disable your tank?
Crash
Well, right
Zeus
after I
equals
got out of
Selenium
it,
Tonk,
the
exactly.
I was
Nice.
like, okay.
All right. Otherwise, I'm gonna go develop more ops. I will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
Liru.
Jerry.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry. Oh my God. All right. Here's the deal. We're going to. I'm gonna hit this button. We're going to. Let's. What do we want to play for our music here? Let's do. Start us off with fonts. Turn that bitch up. Now, where do I want to put paw? I might do Dental Land, because everything else has been touched. Yeah, no, we're gonna go back to Dental, because it's very, very open world, and I mean, it gives me a lot of opportunity. Yeah, that should be fun. Takes a bitch and a half to load though, so let me get this all set here. Map. The map is Danaland. Missions. Spending the night doing mission. This is the next. And this will actually be really cool because we're also going to build an ace. What I mean by that is we're going to build a lot of the dev settings. And music, I mean, we're going to eventually use this soundtrack, so let me go ahead and pause this real quick. Just when I feel like coming off of that, I just threw TeamSpeak on my computer for some reason. Go ahead and remove that. And let's update the music. There. Alright, cool. Bring everything back up. I know, right? Some good guitar riff. Don't you dare black screen me, Arma. Come on. This is a loading gate. You should let me in. Come on. Come on, buddy. See, it's not a black screen on OBS, but I have the patience of a 12-year-old. Well, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Well, actually, no, I can localize it through YouTube. But I kind of like that it's loud, so whatever. That's as low as I will turn it down. Okay, so I think it's because Dental Land takes forever to load, and I guess it didn't like that. Oh, now you want to work, you piece of shit. Yeah, just because it takes forever. Oh yeah, also I should probably stop the recording.